ISD, Examining Data About ELLs by Megan Colvin. Languages spoken at home in ALEAF ISD and other demographic information. The graph shows languages spoken at home in AISD. 46.5% of students speak only English at home, 34.0% speak Spanish, 5.3% speak other Indo-European languages, 13.2% speak Asian and Pacific Islander languages, and 1.0% speak other languages. 3,001 students in ALEAF ISD are economically disadvantaged, 19,473 students are bilingual, and 19,379 students are considered LEP. Based on the numbers found from the two websites listing ALEAF ISD demographics, this is a district with a high number of economically disadvantaged, LEP, and bilingual students. All of these factors present their own sets of challenges. ALEAF ISD is a Title I school, meaning a school must be at least 40% economically disadvantaged, and as previously stated, ALEAF ISD is at 80%. This means that many students have the chance of lacking the basic resources their non-economically disadvantaged classmates have. Because the district relies on additional grants to supplement the gap, this can create stress on the teachers, administration, and eventually trickle down onto the students. This graph shows the percentage of students who passed the 2016 STAR Grade 5 math test. 85% of students passed within the state. 75% of students passed in the district. 70% of ELL students within ALEAF ISD passed. 49% of special ed students passed. 74% of economically disadvantaged students passed. 72% of African American students passed. 73% of Hispanic students passed, 84% of white students passed, 72% of American Indians passed, and 93% of Asian students passed. This graph shows the demographic data of the graduating senior class of 2015. The district graduation rate in 2015 was 91.8%. The ELL graduation rate was 78.8%. 91.8% of economically disadvantaged students graduated. 78.4% of special ed students graduated. 89.6% of African American students graduated. 92.5% of Hispanic students graduated. 88.1% of white students graduated. 58.3% of American Indian students passed and graduated, 95.7% of Asian students graduated, and 80% of Pacific Islander students graduated within 2015. Schools with students participating in programs for ELL students. Students participating in programs for ELLs in Texas was at 25,946 within the 2002-2003 school year, and rose to 700,018 and 350 within the 2010-2011 school year. The percentage of students participating in programs for ELLs in Texas was 14.9% in 2002 and 2003, and rose to 15% in the 2010-2011 school year. Looking at these statistics, it is very apparent that for the state of Texas, that ELL programs are of great use to a great number of districts in the state. The number of schools participating in ELL programs since 2002 has increased somewhat, with the percentage of students remaining about the same. As an educator, I would use this information to tailor my lesson plans to accommodate all of my students in order to try and meet the most of their individualistic needs. These graphs show the outcome of ELL students who received different STAR prep services. ELL student pull-out program performance. ELL student STAR performance for the reading test for all grades. 31% of LEP students passed with no services being provided, and 49% of LEP students passed with services provided. Bilingual education. star percent at level 2 satisfactory standard for the reading test of all grades. 52% of transfer early exit into bilingual education passed the STAR test, and 43% of transfer late exit passed with bilingual education.